All right, so today we have an activity, something to do that is completely unnecessary but more fun. It's gonna be putting some of my skills to the test. So in my office here, I finally got the racing simulator set up before all the comments come from me. Oh, the cable management. Oh. It's a motion simulator, so the whole thing moves depending on how the car is and whatever game you're driving, which means that all these cables have to have some slack, which makes it really hard to cable manage. I use it for fun and practice, obviously, but also for content on my gaming channel, so it has to be in this office. Anyway, that's besides the point. The handbrake and the shifter, right? I actually previously put my fabrication skills to the test with this little bracket, right? Pretty simple. It's kind of hard to see, but this black part was what it came with, and that mounted right here. So the shifter was here, and it was super weird and awkward to reach because my arm was fully extended. So I added that to extend it out so it sits a little bit more realistically like it would in real life. But we are changing something now. The sim has always been, I justified the purchase by saying that it was a training tool, right? Cheaper to get a nice racing simulator than it would be to crash my car into a wall and completely rebuild it. That was how I convinced myself that it was a logical purchase. But realistically, I was using it more for fun and then the occasional content on the gaming channel. Now that the real 240 is actually drift ready, and we have we have less than 2 weeks before my first actual real life drift event, practice day. I want to clock in some hours on the sim, actually getting some practice in. Wow, the GoPro is really bad in low light. I have to use an iPhone flashlight just to show you the handbrake. As of now, you know, the interior of the car is stock. There's no hydro e-brake or anything. We just got, you know, old reliable here. I figured we can put my fabrication skills to the test, all right? In the real car, the wheels here, you know, we got decent extension on the arm. The e-brake is horizontal because it's not a big hydro e-brake, and it's closer to me than the shifter is. So it goes wheel, handbrake, shifter, as you know, any real car would. I know one of these has Allen keys. There it is, second try, not bad. Except these aren't the ones I was looking for. This is, I need to be more organized with my life. I knew there was one thing I wanted to keep organized in my life, and it was my tools, and sure enough, I'm not organized, and now I don't know where things are. I'll just bring both of these and hope that they're the right size. I have disassembled and reassembled this thing so many times. Not just the shifter, obviously, but the whole, I'm getting pretty familiar with it is what I'm saying. I've wanted to do this I wanted to at least mount the shifter on the other side of mount the e-brake on the other side of the shifter for a while, because that's how it is in the real car. It just hasn't worked with the way that it mounts to the frame. But now that we're getting closer to my IRL track day, and I'm looking for something fun to do today, we are gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it work one way or another. I don't know how yet, but we're going to. This should just come off just like that, right? The shifter has those 4 holes on the bottom, and those mount to these 4 holes right here, so you don't really have much in terms of adjustment the way that it is. The shifter can mount to either side, that's fine. It can also mount vertically like it is, or horizontally like a normal stock car. The problem isn't mounting it to this, it's getting it mounted here and then mounting it to that in a way that makes sense. I'm not sure how many of you actually care what I'm doing, but that's okay. That's the point of vlogging. We are just getting the handbrake off of the shifter for now. Again, I'm going into this with no plan. I'm hoping the plan will form as I get further along. Boom. All right, we are free. I came to the conclusion that this is not going to be as straightforward as I thought. We're going to do it, but not as easy as I thought. The shifter's here. We just need the shifter to be here, so that should be relatively easy. I can work with this existing bracket. It's super sturdy. We have no play. This handbrake, however, if it's mounted vertically like a hydro, it can be right by the shifter, right? But if we're mounting it horizontally like a normal car, if you mount it by the shifter, that can't be all the way up there, which means this can't mount on that anymore, and it's gonna have to mount somewhere here. The only problem is there's nothing there for it to mount on. I think the first step is to just go to Home Depot, get some of that square tubing, and figure it out later. Besides literally everything else, you know what I've really been enjoying about living up here, or living out of LA? There's no traffic. It's just like normal vehicles on a normal road. I've left at 8 a.m., I've left at 10 a.m., I've left at 4 p.m., I've left at 5:30 p.m. Like, it's always just free-flowing, 70, 75 miles an hour. It's normal. Like, we're going what we're supposed to be going. LA is definitely gotten worse over the past 3 or 4 years too, but it used to just be like rush hour, it's gonna take you an hour to go anywhere. Now it's sort of like whenever you leave, it's gonna take you an hour to go somewhere. I can get used to this, baby. I've never been to this Home Depot though, and I feel so discombobulated, like it's not the same as it is in LA. Okay, so I found like what I want, I just don't know what I need. Here's the 3/4 inch tubing. I should have mapped this out better. All right, Home Depot haul. We got the 3/4 inch hollow steel tube. I actually got 2 of them because I might want to reinforce some stuff. I don't know, it'll be good to have. And then I got this, which is just a giant slab of steel. I hope that my chop saw can cut this. I don't see why it wouldn't be able to, but I figure I could make like a base plate out of this to actually mount it to. And then I just got like normal hardware, so let's go see if I wasted my money or not. All right, I'm back in the office. I'm trying to just figure out what I'm gonna do with everything and taking some measurements, but I'm not gonna bore you with that. Let's just get to cutting. Have I said that I'm making this up on the spot yet? Because I'm making this up on the spot. Oh look, there's a light here. Dang. That's pretty sick. This is the old bracket, right? We can work with this. I took some measurements. I tried to do everything at once. I started getting lost. So we're doing one thing at a time. Got our little mini chop saw. I have a full-size one, but I want to see if I can get away with this. Nice. Nice again. Phase 1 is essentially just building an extension for the shifter. So it was here, right? I want it over here. There's a million different ways to do this, but what I decided was just to kind of weld those on there, then drill holes here, and that'll be my extension. Because we're gonna be welding this, and this is painted, we're gonna have to grind her down. There's one side. That should be fine. I'm just gonna be welding along the edge there. There's an old saying that I always say, and it's called good enough. Now, it's time to get our welding on. It's been a solid month or 2 since I've welded. Just got myself my tank filled up though. We got a fresh tank of argon here. All right, I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's been so long since I've set the welder up that I actually forget what I'm doing. I guess we'll find out. Just trying to get these pieces on. It's not supporting a bunch of weight either, so it doesn't have to be super strong. I'm gonna open that up for ventilation. I forgot about that. All right, that's better. All the welders in the comments about to be pressed. I'm self-taught. I'm not even self-taught. I haven't taught myself anything. I didn't go to school or nothing, obviously. If it works, it works. Here's the top of it where it's gonna get mounted to, and as long as no one ever looks at the bottom, we're gonna be completely fine. Oh, this is embarrassing. We were a little hot there, as you can see. I burned straight through it. When I started, those were actually decent, and I just got exponentially worse as I went through, but I guess it's good to get some practice in, because I need it. I do not have the right size drill bit for this. We're just gonna keep doing that until it's the right size. It just has to fit this. Oh, look at that, we're good. Boom, look at that. So we got the new shifter extension, right? So now, when that bolts up to there, the shifter is way more off to the right, which leaves us space to find some way to mount. Hi, Milo. Find some way to mount this like that, which we're gonna have to figure out now. Bro, at this point, I am pulling things out of my ass. I think this is going to work, but it also might not. This is what we have. Looking at it, it looks crazy, right? This goes there. Okay, and this bolts up against there and gives us that handbrake. I think it actually worked. This is it. Yo, I got everything mounted up. I think this is gonna be chillin', actually. Let's go mount it to the sim, but I mean, I think it's not pretty, but I do think it's gonna work. I will say, I feel smart right now. Here's the sim, right? We got the new handbrake and shifter all mounted up. We have full access to the brake now. At some point, I might add some sort of bracket down here, just connecting it, because it's like a little flimsy. Obviously, you're gonna be pulling up, not like out or to the side or anything, but I could add a support bracket if I wanted to. Okay, I guess This is not my background. I don't know what, I swear, I promise I don't have a Minecraft background. Nothing wrong with Minecraft, but I swear I have a different background. That's weird. Okay, it's time to put her to the test. I've been using this S13. I had an S14 that's like an exact replica of my car, color and everything. The problem is it's a KAT, meaning it has a turbo, where this one's just a stock NAKA. For those that don't know, that's the exact motor that I have in my car to a T. That is so, wow, this looks like we're in a car. All right, no, this is the simulator. So we got the steering wheel here, all that feels super natural. We got the shifter here, and then we got the handbrake just like it would be in a regular car. Whew, okay, that took up 3/4 of the day, but I'm glad we got it done. We had a quick little lap. I kind of suck. Everyone always tells me to focus on like feathering the gas and pedal control as opposed to just e-braking into the turns. But I mean, e-braking's just good fun. We'll do a little bit of both. Just want to get these first 3 turns linked. There we go. I keep having to clutch kick to keep the power going because I'm used to the turboed KA, not the NA one. I'm really curious. I'm gonna be clocking in hours on, like I already do clock in hours on this, but now that I have like my exact car setup that in real life, I'm really curious to see how much of it transfers over into real life. I guess we'll find out on the 23rd. That took up, it's 6 p.m. That took up way more time than I thought it was gonna take up. Where are we? What are we doing with our lives? I want to skate. The problem with that is that my board may or may not be in 2 pieces, which means we gotta do a board setup. I will get revenge on that kickflip back lip, bro. That was pissing me off yesterday. Oh, yeah, the best news we've heard all day. OG viewers will remember this. Cariuma, it's not what it looks like. I promise it's not what it looks like. My parents came over today and they brought me this and it says Wonder Wax. I gotta put a Cariuma sticker over that. Do you guys remember that this was what, 5 years ago? It might have been more than 5 years ago. Dude, I was on to something with these. They've all kind of melted because they've been sitting in a box for so long. Oh, here's a whole one. Hold on, let me look at this thing in the light over here. I was on to something with these. I molded it after a real skate wheel. I made it say, I had a mold that said Wonder Wax. It's just skate wax, but I spent months formulating this bad boy. I went through and found the perfect blend of, it was beeswax, paraffin wax. It was like I used some other secret sauce, and I think I put like olive oil or something crazy in here to make it extra lubricated. I don't remember exactly what the formula was, unfortunately, but oh look, here's another wheel. Damn, these are kind of sick. I made a bunch of just the regular, the puck one. Hey, look, another wheel. Got all sorts of wheels and all sorts. I'm never gonna run out of wax ever again. That's gonna be cool though. So I wanna put some of the 5-year-old Wonder Wax to the test, set up a new board, get some skating in. I'm trying something new today. Well, I guess it's not super new, but oh, what are you guys looking at? Hold on. There we go. Got my snazzy running shorts on. Man, titties are coming out. You like that? No, see, I'd be looking better. I just picture someone having this pulled up on like on their TV, their big screen or whatever, then someone walks in at that exact moment. It's a full, totally normal vlog, but someone just walks in on me, checking myself out. I was 174 yesterday. 175.2. I think there was some slight miscommunication on my weight loss. I dropped from 196 to 174, or I guess 175. A lot of people thought that was in 2 weeks because that's how long I've been running. It was not in 2 weeks. That'd be insane. The last time I measured myself, I want to say was about 2 months ago, maybe even a little bit longer, and that's when I was at my heaviest, which was 196. Once that kind of set in, that's when I started running off and on, not doing this whole like daily running a mile thing, none of that, but that's sort of when I started hustling and like I started being a little bit more health conscious and more active conscious and that kind of thing. And then when I started the whole running at least a mile every day, that whole journey that I've been doing for the last 2 weeks, about a week ago, I went out and bought a scale, and that's when I was like 179 or 180, and now I'm down to 175. I saw a lot of people that were commenting like, dude, 20 pounds in 2 weeks is actually insane. Like, is that good for you? How'd you do it? I don't want to give people like false hope that just running a mile every day will take 20 pounds off in 2 weeks. That's not even healthy. A lot of people have hit me up and said that I've inspired them to be a little bit more health conscious and just, you know, join this mile running journey with me. Healthy is like losing 1 to 2 pounds per week. I think that's what a lot of people should be aiming for if you're aiming for weight loss. I'm really heavily procrastinating. I don't want to run right now. What I was saying though, the new thing I want to try, because lately I've just been doing kind of endurance. I've said at least a mile every day, but I've been doing 3, 4, and the day before yesterday I did 10 miles, which was my longest run ever. I want to try to do a shorter run, so I'm going to do 2 miles, but keep pace in mind. So try to go, you know, sub 9 minutes. A lot of people are going to say, oh, that's still slow. I've been doing like 10:30, all right? Let me live. I just realized now that I'm going for speed and not just distance, it's going to be a little bit harder to film and keep you guys updated. Speed is a whole different ball game. Got our first mile, 7 minutes, 55 seconds. I'm dying right now though. I'm going for sub 9 average. I'm not even going to lie, I had to pause. Oh my God, that's a different beast. We're not even a mile and a half in, bro. Under 8 minutes though. I think I pushed too hard. I was going for sub 9 and I went sub 8 and I burnt out. Wow, dude, that feels crazy. That's a bummer. That is. It's like walking away from battling a trick that you never landed. Damn, usually I can push through it, but I started getting all like dizzy and shit. All right, well, we got 0.6 miles left and I'm gonna push hard for these last 0.6 because I had to pause. Damn, okay, I'll see you guys at the finish line. Oh my God, I have to stop. We did 2.01 miles in 7-minute 44-second average. 7:44 average mile, but I paused at 1.4. That is crazy feeling. What blows my mind even more is that there's people out there that do like 6-minute miles for a marathon, 26.2 miles. Sick individuals. Oh man, hopefully that gets easier. It's been like 5 minutes since I got home from the run. I will say, I think it's called HIIT, high intensity interval training, right? Where you do, instead of endurance and like distance, you go for higher intensity, short form content workouts. I definitely feel better now. Like the thought of skating is not like, oh my God, my legs. Like I'm for sure gonna skate right now. You know, the longer 5-6 mile runs, those I get home, I'm like, hey, don't wanna skate. Hi guys, are you watching me vlog? I did just come to a chilling realization though. I don't know if I have grip tape. I got all the skateboards that any one human could possibly need. And then I see grip here, but I think that's graphic grip. Oh God, what am I doing? Did I ever show you guys this? Dude, this is hand painted. Hey, keep that in mind. Look at that, hand painted. It was a gift from the homie. I think his Instagram, that lighting's crazy. Dave Third Eye Art. I think the homie's name is Dave. I'll have his social media linked in this description. Really cool grip tape art. Dave, this was a while ago. This was months ago. But Dave, thank you. It's so sick. I'm never skating it. I hope you know that. This is a wall hanger. As a matter of fact, I should probably hang it on the wall somewhere over there. All right, please be plain grip. Aha! Yes, we actually have grip. Okay. I really be owning the most absurd, unnecessary, but really cool things. But not the necessities. Like I didn't have waxed. I thought I didn't have grip tape, and I have no idea where to even start looking for a skate tool. We're going to cross our fingers together now, right? You're doing it, right? If I were a skate tool, why do I have so many socks back here? I'm a slob, bro. Come on, please. Yes, I think I see one. Okay, cool. I also just realized it is 7 o'clock, which means it's dinner time for the dogs. This is also Kona's last day on his Molly, on his medicine. No, it's what's the word? Not antibacterial, what's the antibiotic? Because both your little feet were infected from the foxtails, huh? I don't know if you can see them now, but there's no bloody holes anymore, so that's good. But you gotta have your last dose of antibiotics. Kona's funny, bro. Like some dogs will not take medicine or pills or anything. Kona will eat anything. I could probably feed him the pill itself, you'd think it was a treat. Yeah, this is for you. You already know, huh? Kona, sit. Good boy, you're such a good boy. Yeah, you want it, huh? Okay. No, not you, Milo, that's not yours. Good boy, Kona. Okay, we can feed you now, too. Ready for the most beautiful board setup ever? Look at that view, though. I don't know how I feel about the lighting, though. Do we like it better? Oh, look at that view, though. Damn, I feel like my knees are never exposed like this. All right, you guys know yesterday's video? You watched it? Of course you did, because you're true fans. I hate that word, fans. It's like people say, oh, you're famous. It's like, no, I'm a Z-list skate YouTuber. In yesterday's video, I talked about talking a lot. I really did. I think the top comment on that video was, I guess I could check really quick. It was super valid. Lil homie Colt says, one thing I've learned watching Garrett is that he cares way too much about what people think about him. People are naturally gonna hate, and the people who actually support you are just gonna watch whatever content you put out. Just something I thought. I replied and said, you're 1000% right. It's something I'm working on about myself for sure. Appreciate those of you that stick with me. I've also been pretty vocal about that too. It's like, I don't know if it's an insecure, I almost just dropped a knife. I don't know if I'd call it an insecurity insecurity of mine, but it's a flaw of mine that I'm well aware of, where I really do care what people think too much. I don't know how to work on that, but I'm working on it. But going back on, oh, should I give you a board tour really quick? 8.5 Arbor skateboards, which my other board that I forgot to grab is an 8675. It's not an 875, it's an 8675. So this is a size down, actually. I've been riding let's not say that. I've been skating a big boy lately. So I'm curious to see if 8.5 is gonna feel small now, because 8.5 felt huge when I stepped up from 8.25. Anyway, I get distracted easily. What I was saying is, in yesterday's video, I sort of talked about not knowing what I'm doing. I was mainly doing an experiment with the title, and I guess it's less of an experiment for you guys because, as you said, true viewers will watch whatever I post if they want to. The title and thumbnail doesn't really matter to someone that's gonna watch the video regardless. That being said, it's a weird it might actually be like a issue with my brain, but I don't like the way that certain titles and thumbnails look when I look back at my channel. I look at my channel, I'm like, oh, why'd I pick that title? That's just gross, clickbaity, YouTubey. Yeah, no shit is YouTubey. I'm a YouTuber, bro. I gotta figure that out. Where I was going with that was yesterday's video was not, I titled it, What Happened? Skating the mini ramp for the first time, learning a new trick, getting mad, talking and more, or something like that. And I liked that. Like, it was oddly freeing, not trying to think of like, I guess if you're not a creator, it's hard to kind of vocalize, but you know, most creators, they need that title of like, this is what I'm titling it. And with that, I'm gonna ruin a kitchen knife. I'm like doing it faster as if it'll make it less bad. I have a razor blade, it's just down there at in the skate park. I'm super happy with how yesterday's video did, view-wise, retention-wise, comments-wise, feedback-wise. So I'm gonna try it again here. I started filming with no plan. Just booted up the camera and started filming. No idea what the title's gonna be. I'm gonna do another one of those just long run-on titles because it's organic, it's authentic. Not trying to be something it's not, I think is what I'm getting at. I worked at a skate shop and I would set up people's boards, and I never started doing this until somewhat recently. Once you map the outline of the board, right? You scratch it off with whatever. I mean, most people probably know this. You cut slits in all 4 of the concaves, like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And it allows you to get these sort of oh, I almost just stabbed myself again. So you slip it into the crevice there, cut toward yourself, just like your parents told you to when you were a kid. Reach that concave, and boom, you got one strip. Do the same thing here, boom. Got another strip. You know, now that I'm doing it, I don't actually know what it does, but I've like been doing it religiously now. Then it leaves you with the nose and tail. Around. I know some people that'll slit here too. They'll do it the tip of the nose and tail. So then when you're halfway through, boom, it just kind of falls off like that. I actually sort of like that way of doing it. Splitting the nose and tail seems to clean it up a bit. Perfect. And then you can use the little nose and tail to kind of sand it all down. Ooh, look at that. Gotta go grab the old board. Had to do it really quick though. Look at that view though. I gotta make merch. Look at that view though. Look at that view though. Okay. Here's our old board. It's seen better days. This board lasted a really long time. Like now that I'm thinking about it, multiple months, which boards never last me that long. I guess because I was moving, I wasn't skating as much. I will say I'm a little concerned that running is gonna impact my skating. Because I mean, like I said, my mom runs, and I used to run as a kid, and I struggled with Osgood slaughter. I mean, if you know what that is, you know what it is. I had it really bad when I was a teenager. Sciatica, which I'm still dealing with to this day. Shin splints were a pretty direct correlation from running. So it's like a lot of those overuse injuries I really don't want to risk just for running, you know? Something lower impact like mountain biking. I want to get into that up here. Mainly just things in addition to skateboarding that just help me be healthier. Or just like maybe I shouldn't be running every day. I should be taking rest days like a normal person. All right, you guys are gonna remind me because I always forget. This truck that's going on the left armrest, this is my front truck because yes, it matters and I always forget. That was a good board. You will be missed. Damn, the sun do be setting though. So how's your guys' day going? Enough about me, huh? It's always about me over here. What's new in your guys' life? I'm not being funny, but seriously. Since I've been doing these vlogs, the comments have gotten a lot more like personable. And you know, some people are in a similar position to me where they just bought their first home or they're moving out of a big city into a smaller city. They're going through home renovations, and seeing those comments is always cool because they can relate to content like this. I've also learned, I don't even want to say learn because I think it was pretty obvious, but the majority of my audience has aged up along with me. So it's like I've been getting a lot of comments from people that are, you know, 25, 26, 27 now that have been watching me since they were 17, 18. Like, that's crazy. Backtrack. Oh, look. I don't know if you can see it. I literally etched a B in there from last time because of how often I forget. That's funny. Is there an F on this one? Yeah. There's an F on this one. There's a B on this one. No way I'm mixing these up. Damn. I gotta tighten that. This is my, I don't want to say first time skating aces, because I'm sure I skated them as a kid, or when I was younger, I mean. But this is my first time skating them in a minute, and I've loved them. Crux unfollowed me on Instagram. Low-key, this might ruin the camera audio, but turn the fountain on behind me. There it goes. Sounds like somebody's peeing in the background. All right, that's going to be our front truck, so we need the truck with the F on it. Thank God for power tools, huh? Oh. Oops, well, never mind. I sucked that one in a little too deep there. And the last one, boom. There she is. Those wheels look huge. I guess they are wider wheels than what I normally skate. Grip job looking immaculate. Oh man, I forgot that I like to have my silver hardware, like alternating, one on each truck, but put them both on the back truck. That's gonna drive me crazy. Whatever. Quick little tray flip test. Only the finest quality skate shoes. The 8.5 does feel smaller now, actually. Dang, it feels, an 8.5 feels weird now. It feels good though, I think. I think I can get used to it. Maybe that's why I couldn't kickflip backflip. The board was too big, right? It wasn't me. See, I can feel my sciatica flaring up, and I think it is from running. Because usually I have my sciatica flare-ups when what is it? The doctor said, when my legs get stronger than my upper body, like disproportionately, it'll cause pressure on my sciatic nerve back here. So I think I gotta start working out. I should be doing that regardless, like working out my upper body. Core strength is huge for sciatica. There's just so many rules to this whole life thing. There she is. We're gonna make teenage me proud. Actually, I wonder if the Wonder Wax Instagram page is still up. Wow, it is. Wonder Wax Skate Co. 100% handmade and skater-owned wax company. All organic ingredients. The slipperiest wax you've ever skated. One swipe is all you need. When was my last post? 2015. Damn, and then Walk Squad. Holy shit, I forgot about this. I can't believe that I made shirts like that. This lasted from July 17th, 2015 to August 5th, 2015. So under a month. Wonder Wax, on the other hand, we were going hard for a sec. Let's see. Oh, damn, July 12th, 2014 was my first post. And then my last post was August 5th, 2015. Wow, this is actually cool. I haven't looked at this stuff in years. Look at me go. Look at me go. Okay. I had a whole display case in my room. I was a young entrepreneur. Wow, I made gold wax. Where's that? This is bringing back so many throwbacks, man. This is crazy. Oh yeah, hold on. Where's the packaging I had for it? Damn, it kind of looks like bars of soap. That's sick. I wonder, the crazy thing is that I bet some of these that you're looking at right now, this is from February 12th, 2015. I bet you that some of these are in this box. I think so. What a trip, man. 2015, that was 9 years. That was almost a decade ago. Let's put Wonder Wax to the test. It's only fair to just start with an unwaxed rail, give it a little board slide, see how it goes. I hit a little sticky spot. We made it, but which one should we use? I have so many possibilities here. Was this one of the gold ones I was talking about? I don't even want to use the wheels. The wheels are sick. Okay, this one's kind of wonky. We'll use this one. We're gonna get her nice and lathered up. Look at that. Yo, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I did good with this wax. I remember, I swear I'm not making this up. I went through a lot of formulating to get whatever ratio of whatever stuff I use for this. See how it's like it's like surf wax the way it adheres to the rail? I wanted whatever surface you're waxing to to grab the wax, because some wax will just slide right over it, you know? And you can see it's going through it, but it's super thickly applying it onto the rail. I was honest, bro. I wish I had like had the recipe still. This shit's sick. Yeah, just like that, we now have a fully waxed rail. 9-year-old Wonder Wax. Let's see how it holds up. I'm kind of scared. I want to assume it's gonna be super, oh, it's slippery. I might have overwaxed it. That's absurd. I was a genius, bro. I wish I knew how to make this. It's too slippery. I'm not exaggerating right now. I promise you, I'm not trying to slip out. I need to bring this back. I need to reverse engineer it. I know it was paraffin wax, beeswax. I want to say olive oil, but like, I remember it being messy, which is why I want to say olive oil. It was an ingredient that I would add, and I vividly remember the wax coming out too gooey, like too oily, and I had to add something else to mitigate that. But I don't remember what I did or what ingredients were used. The world may never know. You're seeing that, right? I'm running for 6 feet and then sliding the whole rail. Oh, we made it. That's sick. Oh God, I'm scared of this. All right, the sun is setting. Look at that view, though. I need revenge on this kickflip backflip. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch my last video. I will not let this defeat me 2 days in a row. We're just gonna start with a backflip, and then we're just gonna do it. It's too slippery. It's really just that, plus that. How hard can that be? Are you serious? First try. I battled it for 45 minutes, broke a board, ate shit 3 times yesterday. Why? Why did it do that to me yesterday? Okay, I'm content. I just showered. I feel much better. My homie just hit me up. He has a privately owned and non-illegal track to which we can practice drifting. And if it looks like it's not privately owned, it's because it's CGI. All right, internet detectives, internet police, I would never break the law online. All jokes aside though, I really do want to be a better driver. I think I've said it a million times already, but I have my first track day on the 23rd of this month. And like when I say my first track day, I mean like my first track day ever in my entire life. I'm as noob can get. Like I've never dumped the clutch on this car. I've never done a donut in it, never done a burnout, nothing. And then even like not with this car, but just with other cars, my knowledge is very limited. Done a couple donuts in parking lots and that's it. It's probably just my nerves talking, but I want to get like, I want to feel somewhat comfortable in my own car before the track day. And I want to dump the clutch once. I want to do a couple donuts before I go to like a public track. Even though it's for beginner, I'm overthinking it. From what I heard, like, everyone's so nice and accepting and inviting, but still I'm nervous. I wanted to empty everything out so we don't got nothing sloshing around in there. Yeah, all right, I think we're good. Linked up with the homie. YouTuber things. We already said what's up. We've been hanging out, but now it's the YouTube intro. Fueled her up. This is give us a car tour, quick intro.
You know, we got the 18s, bro, tucking hard.
New bumper as of what, an hour ago?
As of an hour ago.
I love it. Love to see it. No, hey, you're halfway there. 50%. Here, show me the front bumper. He's like, oh, bro, a deer hit me. I was like, oh yeah, it hit you, huh? All right, yeah, let's go to this. I told him that you have a private track. It's a legal one that he owns privately.
In Mexico.
Yeah, in Mexico. It's a private track in Mexico. We're driving there right now. We wanted to go a little bit earlier, but we just couldn't make it happen with our schedules. I turned on like the dome lights in here. This is more for me than it is for you guys, I'm not gonna lie. This is all you're really gonna be able to see. It's dark outside. You can't see, I can't see much. I'm gonna do my best, all right? I'm gonna do my best as a YouTuber. Bro just took me on the most roundabout adventure. We were driving, it looks like we went fucking off. We did go off-roading. Bro, I'm like following, so keep in mind, I met him, when did I meet you?
A couple weeks ago.
This is our first time actually hanging out.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, like I know a spot. After literally 45 minutes, we're just like driving on a dirt road, no cell phone service. I'm like, car's a little bit dirty, but we made it. He has a couple private tracks in Mexico. We made it to one of the smaller tracks. I just want to mess around, dump in the clutch for a little bit and see what happens. I did a little spinny. The problem is I really can't see anything. really didn't think that this was gonna be a 34-minute video, but here we are. I just wrapped up editing it. I'm so tired. This was a long day. Those of you that stuck around for the whole video, thank you for watching. I am going to go to sleep because my eyes feel like they're bleeding. See you next video. Peace out.